Hey guys, so Trading212 keeps showing their free share link and then not showing it, so I'm not entirely sure whether you're allowed to join, but you're welcome to try using the link below and get a free share. So down week, 8,000 down on the week, not too good. Seems to be interest rate talk again, which can't really come as a surprise to be honest, but yeah, talks of sort of maybe 0.5% or whether it's 0.75%. The Fed minutes came out and sort of a little bit bearish, more than people thought. So just seems to be people trying to look too far ahead and getting it wrong. So they have to keep adjusting. So yeah, we've had Pan American Silver down and the crypto miners down. So not a good week in here, about 5,000 down in here, mostly sort of the crypto miners. But Pan American, I think, lost over 1,000. So yeah, silver not doing too well either. Looking at the Trading212 ISA, the REITs have held up sort of reasonably well. This portfolio's down 1,800 quid, mostly Argo blockchain to be honest. So it's down 12% for the week. Bitcoin sort of not having a great week of it, and they'll probably be back into unprofitability or sort of very much borderline break even. I still think unprofitable. American Tower, yeah, so the REITs have sort of dropped, 1% or 2%, the US ones at least. Bitcoin 9% down, so miners have done a little worse. Digital Realty, yeah, less than 1%, not too bad. First Majestic Silver is not coming up, yeah, 10.8%. So yeah, silver took a bit of a drop down. It risen above $20 and sort of seemed a little bit out of touch with gold. So yeah, no surprise for that drop. Stag, a little bit more than the others, 2.8%. Sylvania, 3% down, nothing too much. The Tritaxes took quite a big hit, 5%. So worse than Stag on the sort of industrial side, both big box and Eurobox. Not sort of entirely excited about those two at the moment, but Vici 2%, nothing too bad. And yeah, even with the drop in stock sort of last couple of days, the Nasdaq short ETF hasn't done sort of particularly much of anything. Still sort of, if we get any dividends, probably considering just topping this up, because I still think we've got a bit of downside to come. People thinking it's the bottom, and yeah, can't really see it. Thinking have the bottom at sort of FANG stocks at 25 PE seems a little bit strange. Can't see how you really go on a bull run starting there for many, many years, unless earnings are going to drastically increase. So we'll see. The invest account is down about 1,500 quid, but you can see very volatile sort of up and down spikes, and yeah, no changes this week from me. So this is all just the market. Tech stocks sort of not doing too well, 3%, but a lot of others doing worse. The housing market doesn't seem to be all that happy. If it's interest rate talks again, I suppose they're going to get hit. Mortgage rates up again. So yeah, they're having a bit of a rough time of it. Should be fine though. The UK one's net cash at least. Broadcom, couple of percent, nothing too much. Glencore is up because copper does seem to be doing okay. Sort of not gone to new lows just yet, but depending on China demand, I guess they're still having issues with the housing market. Hymax, 10% down, 10.5% down. So this is sort of one of the worst ones. Still, I keep thinking, should I buy? But they're sort of now saying Q3 is going to be the sort of worst results of the year, and sort of hopefully for the long term. So I can't see this sort of shooting up anytime soon. If we're expecting bad earnings in the next quarter, then maybe people have priced it in, but I really can't see it. There's sort of no analyst coverage whatsoever from what I've seen, so I'm guessing the bad news will just come out as bad news. So I might just let this one ride down with the market a little bit more before adding, but we'll see. Intel, a couple of percent down, nothing too much. Emerging markets ETF, slightly up, surprisingly. Legal and General down a bit, but they had a dividend, so that's only a sort of percent or two. Meta Platforms, 7% down. They're releasing more of their sort of pictures and short content from Horizon Worlds, the sort of metaverse stuff, and doesn't look all that promising. So I can see why people have maybe took a bit of a downer, more so than other tech stocks. Whether it's to do with that, not sure. Micron, again, not had a good time of it. Some of the sort of semiconductors outside of Intel not doing too well, 7%. Nintendo, as is customary, does the opposite of the market all the time. 3.8% up. We can never explain Nintendo. Porsche, 3% down, not too bad. Process flat for the week, unbelievably. Rio Tinto, yeah, the miners are sort of looking kind of attractive, sort of near the lows that they've been for sort of on the longer term, rumbling around. But yeah, I still think we got maybe a little bit more downside with some more bad China news, certainly on iron ore. Samsung, couple of percent down because they're not quite as much semiconductors as Micron and some of the others. Shell up for the week, 1.35%. I kind of feel bad sort of holding. I was wondering whether to take a little bit of profit, but sort of they still look good value and sort of holding into the winter with the sort of rising energy prices. Shell supply energy direct now rather than just wholesale. So yeah, they're going to be one of the companies a lot of people are moaning about, but I'm going to keep them. Just feel morally terrible. Siemens, 3.6%, still only a small position. Sony, flat, amazingly. Stellantis, not really having a great week, but it's been nothing but up recently, so that's fair enough. I wanted to sort of buy at $11, so it's a long way from that. TSMC, 4%, so again, had been doing pretty well. Taylor Wimpey down with Barrett, close to the sort of recent lows at sort of 115, 114. So could consider it, but maybe wait for an interest rate rise or two more from the UK at least. Tesla, amazingly, sort of had a sort of a bump during the week. So they have only dropped 1.1%. Vale down 5%. So again, they're sort of down pretty much right near the lows. Sort of considering spending some of the cash at the moment on sort of Rio Tinto and Vale. And yeah, Volkswagen sort of down 1.8%, but again, has been doing sort of recovering pretty well. Sort of was 121 euros, 120 euros. So yeah, pretty much everything down, but be interesting to see where we go. Probably, as I say, cash is there, but I'm thinking I might have to spend sort of 13,000 of this, maybe 10 to 13,000 on a car, including the sort of insurance and tax and everything like that. So it's not sort of selling during the lows. That's mainly come from taking profits. So I'm not sort of forced selling stocks in the red, but yeah, we'll have to see. I may wait sort of for the energy crisis to sort of bite a little bit harder and push car prices down a little bit lower, hopefully. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing and any thoughts in the comments, and like and subscribe. See you soon.